Anyway, let's see what this laning looks like. I'd rather uninstall. Same. Okay. Look, so I feel I knew this was gonna eventually happen with So it's good. I see what you're trying to do, and that's good. You're trying to play the footsies game. Thing is, the other fundamentals of laning don't go out the window. Meaning, when you're level 2 and they're level 1, doesn't matter. You don't have to play. You don't have to bait. You don't gotta play any footsies. He's level 1, so you should just go in. You still gotta use your level 2 advantage. You know, in level 6 advantage and all that stuff. Baiting out abilities is good, but yeah, this dude's getting away with murder at the moment. And the Vital's facing you at the same time, so he could have actually walked away there. And like, see, like even that's not enough. You should do even more there. Like you should be autoing him this whole time because he doesn't know if you grab W level 2 or E level 2. He can know, not that it matters. It doesn't matter which one you grabbed, but like he doesn't know which one you grab, so he might retaliate with it with a Q. So you could W. I also think you should just go E level 2 anyway. Either way, you got to punish him harder for this. Also, just in general, the level 1, like it's good what you were doing, but so like you want to be doing it right. Like you want to definitely be doing it when he has CS to go for. So like right here, like right there, he used his Q and it's gonna expire. So when his Q expires like that, you should be, and he's gonna go auto this. You should be queuing him to pop his bone plating. Like he kind of got away with that, and then that would have given you a better opportunity. Is it okay still, even though he's in the wave? Yeah. You're not all-inning him in the wave. Well, wait, which one? The one we just talked about? Like level 1 or level 2? Level 1, you're not all-inning him in the wave. You're just queuing him when he walks up for CS. That's different. Like, the minion wave's only going to beat the shit out of you if you try to fight him in the wave the whole time or something. Even then, like, Fiora does have a lot of sustain. But, yeah. You're just contesting his CS. Like, you only have to worry about minions when you're, like, diving deep into the wave. So, like, right? Was it this one right here? Yeah, look. Like, the only minions that are going to hit you here are these 3. The only minions you ever need to worry about are ranged ones. So, like, these 3 melees don't mean anything. So, these 3 do, but they're way back there. So, these things don't matter. Yeah, that's a common like trading window. People will walk up with their next wave, but not wait for the back minions to actually move forward, like to actually get here. Which are the ones that matter, right? So they kind of bait themselves. But anyway, definitely need to contest. Definitely need to punish him for level 2 there. He's getting away with murder here, which is fine. Like I know you're trying to practice the thing we talked about, which is gonna make you kind of. It's going to take the place of, or what's the word? Like get in the way of other things, but that's normal. It's just growing pains. All I can think of is footsies. That's a, it's a godlike way to say that. Good, you're on the right path then. Anyway. So the first thing you were saying, you get tilted when people play safe. The thing is though, you can only play so safe. Because, like you said, you were like doubling his CS. And if you contest his CS even harder, like you could at the moment, like he's kind of getting CS for free sometimes. If you contest his CS even harder, then you'll get even a bigger CS lead. But that's your main windows to poke him and like fight and trade with him. Whenever he's going for CS. Like, you have a big wave right now. His wave doesn't mean anything here. Like, he can't do anything. So, he shouldn't be able to get any CS early. It looks like you're trying to shove, maybe? Okay. Doesn't she outscale him, so he's the one under pressure? Yeah, but that's irrelevant. Outscaling doesn't matter. Because, like, a lot of people think, oh, just scale. By the time you scale, the game's over. Your teammates already ran it down hard enough. You don't got time for that. Gotta punish him, make him make mistakes. So you can get a lead and pressure just as hard as other people. And force the enemy team to make mistakes. It's like, yeah, she can scale, but... Like, right now, the lane's pretty even. Yeah, thinning out the wave here works. The problem is it costs a lot of mana, you know? It's fine to let it crash. You have the right idea. It's just... It's a bit hard. You can try. You gotta auto a lot, though. Like, non-stop, basically. Yeah, and then he forces you to kind of let it crash, and he did the right thing. Yeah, the wave was too stacked, and he did the right thing, like walking it into tower like that. Not much you can do. So now you gotta do the same thing back to him. Now you slow push as well. Oh, he TP'd. Nice. He didn't have to. He wasted his TP. Alright, so now this is where it's gonna be your turn to do shit. If he goes for any CS, you gotta punish hard here. This is where your punish window is gonna be. Okay. Okay, walk up. Like, see, look. This is what I'm talking about. Look, like, he has no CS to go for. He's trolling. He's way too far up. He has no CS to go for. The Vital's on this side, and you're way back here. You need to be up here. Because if he walks up this close like this, you can be queuing him. Yes, yeah, you should be... Anytime you don't have CS to go for here, you should be, like, up here where my mouse is. Because you... Remember what we talked about. You are slow pushing and trying to chunk him so he could potentially be dove once you crash it. Like what I just did to the Trist in the previous game. So that means anytime he mispositions and he's too far up, you gotta get some damage. Which is right here. Aatrox should be like 60%. Not that that matters at all. Ooh, man. Right on the fucking money. But anyway. Yeah, you need to be going in and punishing. He's just getting away with whatever here. Like right here, this CS he's about to get. He's about to get the CS for free because you just... Wait, hold on. Pretty sure the CS you just queued wasn't even that low. Like, or it wasn't necessary. Yeah, like you didn't have to queue this. You don't gotta queue that. It has plenty of HP. Look how much HP it has. And even if you miss it, it's fine. But like, you queuing this gave him a window to grab CS uncontested. Which should never happen at the moment. And like, it's impossible to know if he is paying attention to that. Because in this elo, odds are he's not. He's just looking at this one CS. And he's just going to queue it anyway. But see, like, that can't happen. That can't happen right there. That he needs to be hard punished. You can still walk up here, but then you'd miss CS. Yeah, definitely missing, like, punish windows here. Alright, again. Walk up, Q. I'm confused. Wait, oh, maybe are you still trying to bait here? Is that what's happening? Look, right? Like, you should be walking straight. You should be going straight at him. Because you can walk in, cue that. That's what you're missing at the moment. He's not actually playing, like, safe. He's just kind of playing relatively like properly. He's just like slow pushing back and forth. But passive? What passive? Oh, him? No. It's not that he's even playing passive. He's just not. He's not trading when you have a slow push. So like, which is what he's supposed to do. But so he's not trading when you have a slow push, but he is walking up for CS and staying too close sometimes. And those are your little punish windows. Because you got to get some damage here. Now, we're about to get some real punish windows in a sec. So yeah, you're trying to bait, which is good, but there's times where like baiting's a little bit more useful when, no one has a significant advantage and you both can have a chance of fighting each other. So to get the upper hand, you try to bait something. But here, all these times, like you have such a big wave, it's totally your control over the lane at the moment. Now, back when you came back the lane and the wave was kind of big and you were trying to thin it out and he was walking up, that was a good time to bait because he had the advantage. But if you can bait out his abilities, you might be able to hold the freeze. There wasn't really a chance to do that, but that's like the concept. But anyway, it's like right here. When he's about to auto this CS, he has to take a Q here on that vital. These are the windows right here. But see, he just gets that for free. This is what you're missing here. Because, like I said, he can only play so safe without giving up a ton of CS. It looks like he's giving up a ton of CS here, 38 to 18, but he's not. It's just that he hasn't collected the slow push yet. He's going to be nearly even if he collects it all. Well, you're going to be doing both at the same time. You're going to be crashing the wave. It's going to crash for you. You have a fat wave. But you still need to contest his CS. That's like the first fundamental of laning. No, Miles. You didn't show me that. The first fundamental of laning is contesting CS. That's where you're going to get your damage. And so against a player like this that isn't, making the mistake of trying to fight you in your wave or anything like that, that's where you're going to punish. And so then he has to choose, but either take damage for the CS, right? Or give it up, or the most likely option, third one, is he knows you're contesting him, but he doesn't want to give it up, so he tries to fight instead. Like he tries to defend himself at the same time. That's what we're wanting. That's when how you get him to stop playing like passive or safe or whatever word we want to use. Because you're not doing enough to him to make him feel like he needs to do something. So he's just coin flipping and hoping his team. Like this right here, look. He's out of his fucking mind. He's out of his goddamn mind. So like you were afraid of the wave earlier. Look how big your wave is real fast. And look how far up he is. Like, let's say you were getting ganked here. That'd be great. Wait, does he fight you here? Is this the point where he fights you? I forgot about that. Wait, I think this is when he fights you. So look. He just got away with thinning that entire wave out. Right in front of your face. And like, you don't have to be so... I noticed this issue with you a lot, actually. Where you kind of get tunneled on your W. Like, in a spot like this, you don't even have to think about W. Because, like, he can't fight you. There's no... Like, even if you W his second Q here, what's the most you get? Like, you Q in auto E? You don't need it here. Just punish him for walking up and poke him down, because then if you get him low enough to dive, your W's way more valuable for the dive. Or if you get ganked, it's more valuable there. You're not getting much value here. You don't have to try to W his Qs or anything when you already have the advantage. You already have a huge wave. So yeah, definitely need to Q him there big time. Like, he is just trolling. Wait, you're trolling harder now. He's getting away with murder right here. And then now you put your Q on cooldown. Wait, I'm confused. He tried to fight you? Where? Wait. What? Did he face check? No fucking way he face checked. Alright, so let's see what you do here. Alright, this guy should be dead like every single time, or he needs to flash like immediately. He is so dead here. You need to ignite right away, by the way. Because remember, like, Aatrox heals just from damage. He heals from his passive. Like, he heals a lot. But he should die here every single time, even with flash, to be honest. Because he has no E. So if he flashes, you can flash. Oh, yeah, he did flash. Yeah. So then you just... Yeah, he's dead every time. There's actually no counterplay for him here. He's dead. You just need to ignite and kill him. Like, I'm curious as to why, you know, there's any backwards movement at all. And I'm also curious why you didn't ignite him. Because if this kind of scenario, like, this needs to be, like, alarms in your head, or however you want to say it. Like, you need to know instantly when someone's, like, griefing this hard. Like, this is some blatant trolling. Blatant misplay. For him to be level 5 and you're level 6 with Flash Ignite, and that he's missing that much HP, this you should know he's dead every single time. Because it's not like it'd be close. It's not like... Basically what I'm trying to say here is, this isn't something where I'd be like, if you knew your limits, like, you need to limit test harder to know you kill him here. This isn't like that. No matter who you are here, you're level 6, they're level 5. You have an ultimate, they don't, they die. Fiora, Riven, Jax, Garen, Darius, no matter who, whatever bruiser you want, they die. Kali. True, not Alawi. Alawi would chunk him, though, and then dive him. But, yeah, Alawi can't really force him to fight. Actually, never mind. Alawi could potentially kill. I don't remember if he actually walked into the brush, but... Anyway, yeah. Gotta kill here. Gotta kill here. So, like, look before he healed there. So... So this is how much HP he had, like, before he healed from this passive auto. 252. Alright, like, and your Ignite does 170 true damage. I really could have killed him? Oh yeah, it wouldn't have been close. No one should ever be able to walk up to you when they're level 5 like that. Especially with Ignite. Even without Ignite, you can kill him here. Because, like, you know, we did see a bunch of canceled autos, some very suboptimal all-in, which is fine. That's not a big deal because he made such a massive mistake that you don't even need to be optimal. He's so fucked that he dies even with suboptimal mechanics and stuff. I get it. I cancel all my goddamn autos on Fiora too, especially with the vitals. But, yeah. This gets you your first kill of the lane, and this kill is extra... This is an extra important kill. Because he made the mistake earlier of, like, he crashed his slow push, remember? And then it was slow pushing back to him, and I was like, oh, he TP'd, he didn't have to. That makes this double the punish as than normal. Because he can't even TP back. So and then the wave starts slow pushing back to you, you come back to lane fed, you'll be level 7, he'll be level 5. Then he's really fucked. Now he can't even walk up in the lane. See, like, these kinds of plays and kills they cannot get away with stuff like this. So, ow, my ears. Even this, like, he's trolling now. He's still trolling now. So the way he's playing right now makes it seem like he's getting a gank, which is great. We want him to get a gank. You win this at the moment. But let's say you don't win this 1v2. That's another thing I'm always talking about. Like, the longer you let them get away with murder, the higher the odds that something will go wrong out of your control that you couldn't, you know, that puts you behind. So when they make these huge low elo mistakes where they're guaranteed death, they need to be punished. So shit like that can't happen. Yeah, again with the W. Yeah, see, now he has ult. Gotta be a bit, definitely more patient with the W. That was unfortunate that your Q got canceled right there. Kinda got robbed. Looked like you got robbed. Actually, no. It's not that you got robbed. He actually played it well, putting his Q3 there. But yeah, this is where your W's way more valuable. But either way, that's not even the problem. Should I have flashed for the last vital? No. Because I think your Ignite's... Actually, no, your Ignite's still on. I mean, you could have. You could have flashed for the last vital. Because the Ignite's still on. But I mean, that's not what you want to focus on here. Because that's like so min-max. When like there's no point in even... So sadly, you lost Ignite. You lost Ignite, ult, and got no kill. Also, please don't do this. Please don't do stuff like this. I always have to flame my viewers for stuff like this. This right here, you queuing into this brush right here, this will get you killed. Like, what? How much value did you just get out of that Q right there? Into the brush. What, saved maybe 1 second? Actually, not even. If anything, this probably took longer than taking 1 step into the brush and recalling. So, you get 0 value. Now you waste the mana that you don't have much left. And wasted now your Q's on a full cooldown. Like, if the enemy jungler comes around the corner, you're dead. If Aatrox, like, saw you do this, he could look to stop your recall because he knows you can't stop him. Like, if he saw you do this, so if he understood the game, he could just walk up, put a ward in the brush or whatever, and stop your recall 100%. Now you lose a recall, and you have no way of getting back. You don't have TP or anything. The wave's frozen. No reason to do stuff like that. Oh god, you stopped it yourself. Okay. Well, he cleared the whole wave. Well, here's the enemy jungler. Good try there. Oi, you could kill here, flash. Good try. Oh, nice. All right, well, at least they griefed it. Wait, okay, you got 2 kills. Okay, now we can really look at this. Wait, whoa. Excuse you. I'm confused. Thought he had TP. When did he use this TP? I don't even remember. It's hard to keep track of time when I'm pausing all the time. Like, was it the time earlier when I said he used it when he shouldn't have? Okay. Yeah, see, it's hard for me to keep track of time when I'm pausing so often. But anyway. Yeah, definitely. So, like, you're ahead, but a little bit of a throw there. Like, it kind of throws a lead a little. And, like, even if he has TP, though. Here. It doesn't even matter if he has TP. If he has TP, you spam ping your jungler, like you ping assist for your jungler to help you crash it anyway. If your jungler doesn't help, and you try to crash it, and then he TPs in, then you can hold that, sure. So like even if he has TP, you should try to crash it. If you feel like you need help from your jungler, you can ping that. Either way, you need to try, and then once you see the TP animation start, you leave. But yeah, this was a throw. Either way, you're ahead. I swear there's a cat next to me. Either way, you're ahead. You have ult again. Don't have ignite. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Walk up nice and close. Yeah. Make him feel the pressure. Q him again. Now his Q is down. Remember, once you bait it, you have a window where he doesn't have it, so you can just Q in. That's what you should have done there. Q. There we go. That's fine. Oh, he tried to bait your W. So you'll see his Q right here when it falls off. 4 seconds. It's an 8-second cooldown, but if he uses the first one, it just lets it drop. But like I said, so like you're ahead though, so it doesn't even really matter. Like you can kind of just like anytime he's walking up like this, it seems like you're just queuing the minions. Because your Q prioritizes the champs, does it not? Am I forgetting something about Fiora Q? Doesn't it prioritize the vitals and the champs? Closest enemy warder structure. Like right there. This should always be hitting his vital. Meaning you've got to be putting your mouse somewhere wrong. Yeah, it looks like you just like went this way instead of towards him or something like that. Yeah, it looked like it was just barely. No, it definitely doesn't go over... Well, it might go for low health minions over champs, but not vital if there's a vital right there. Yeah. So like this definitely should be hitting the vital if you angled it properly. It was just a little bit off though, so it's whatever. But like, yeah, he definitely needs to be taking damage. He needs to be taking damage for all of this. Now, let's see what you have. 500. Okay. All right, so now you'll start another slow push. But yeah, walk up here. Walk up. Make him feel your pressure. Like the further ahead you get, is if the vital doesn't face me, can I still try for it? Like it was maybe a bit earlier. Like, can you still try for the vital? Yeah, I mean, like, right, when you get ahead on Fiora, you can disrespect the shit out of them anyway. Like, you can do whatever you want, honestly. Like right here. Like, you really don't... Like, the later in the game it is, the wave doesn't mean as much. You have sustain and everything, so, like, you can just jump in. Like, you gotta be further up here. But the reason why you have to be further up is because the moment... If you're right where my mouse is, right? Let's say you're right there where my mouse is. Think about in his brain what he needs to... He has to make a decision. Cue the minions? Cue you. He's going to go for the minions because he doesn't want to queue you and get parried or something, odds are. But who knows what he'll actually do. Either way, he has to make a choice. And it's a loss no matter what choice he makes. If he goes for you, he doesn't get the CS. And you have the chance of like going in anyway. If he goes for the CS, you jump in and he takes damage for it. Regardless, he takes damage. But you're way back here. So like... Baiting is good, but do it up here, like not way back here. Do it over to the side where, you know, like in his effective range. So once he goes for a CS, you jump in. Look, like, see? He's not playing safe. He's not playing safe. He's just not willing to actually, like, be the one to initiate a trade. But he's not playing safe. He's walking up and going for CS and using Q and shit to do it. If he was playing properly, he would auto the CS and Q you so he could trade. But he's just wasting Q for the CS because he's too afraid to walk up. But yeah, he's definitely not safe. These are all punish windows anytime he does something like that. You can even jump in back here. And like all of this damage, any damage you get on him right now is what will make the dive easier. The more you punish and the more damage you get, the easier this dive becomes. But if you let him get away with stuff like that and he just sits like full HP or like 80%, it gets harder and harder. It's like, yeah, every single one of those. And yeah, you definitely don't need to hyper focus on vitals when ahead. You can just jump in and trade. So like that right there, using that W right there, like it's fine. But the thing is, if you're going to use W right there and then get afraid when it's down like this, like now he's getting away with shit again. Like your W is going to be best used when his mental stack is so overwhelmed that he can't. Like think about it like this. Every time he uses Q, he can be worried about that ability. He can be worried about that ability anytime he uses it. So if you jump in and you're just kicking the shit out of him, right? And he uses the first Q, you don't bite, you don't use W. He uses second Q, and you don't use W. Think about how afraid he is to use the third Q if your W's still up. Half of Fiora's, like in a matchup like this, half of the battle is just the threat of the W. The threat of the W can be stronger than the actual W, because it makes him maybe want to intentionally miss the sweet spot or be too hesitant to throw it. I mean, your W is great on his W as well. The pool, the chain. Like you have so many things to W that he has to be very afraid. And you're ahead. Like, if you pressure him by going in and actually fighting him, he will use the Qs and you will get a very easy W. You keep using W in these scenarios. You keep using W here, like this right here. Who gives a shit if he uses Q there? What you should be doing is queuing him like you did, right? And then now this is where, like this is where you if you're running away like this, but then you turn back in, you need to be thinking he's going to Q here. But you don't W to counter the Q here because it doesn't do shit for you anyway. You just turn back around, auto E. Right? You can avoid this sweet spot just with movement. Like you want to be thinking you got to get more value out of your W than just something like this. It's going to get, the lower HP he is, the more value there is. It's also like if Talia tries to gank you, right? And you have W, she has the most telegraphed W ever for her CC setup. Right? So it makes it very hard to gank you. But if you W like this, you're gankable. So now you waste the W. Here we go. Better. See? Look. See what happens when you actually contest him. When he tries to do shit and he actually is contested, he's forced to make a choice. Fight back or back up. He decided to fight back, but you don't have W, right? And he can kind of just do whatever he wants here. You could still fight him there, but... So, now, you can also make an argument that, okay, what if I never used W? Would he have used these abilities? Yeah, maybe not, but that's the point. If he doesn't use his abilities there and you jump in, then you're just damaging him for free because he's too afraid of your W. You see what I'm saying? That's like, so it's not that he's playing safe. You're just not contesting him. You're not making him have to make choices. Like the really big one was the scenario, or like the really important concept here was the one where like there was a low health CS, right? Well, yeah, that was like your big point to snowball. But what I'm saying here is like this will apply to any lane. Like when there's a CS, low health CS, you want to put yourself next to it and make them choose. See what I'm saying? So it's normal for you to run into a player like this and it feel like there was no windows, or it feel like they're playing really safe. But it's because, you know, you got to kind of force them to make choices, and then it won't seem like they're playing so safe. Because then it'll, like, if he continues to play safe and just gives up CS, then you will have double his CS at 10 minutes. You'll be 100 to 50. And you get a huge lead. But he wasn't actually that far behind CS. He was just collecting the slow push and it was going back and forth. So it's always going to look a little lopsided until he collects it all. But yeah, we can do a quick 1v1 if you want. You want me on Aatrox, I'm assuming. Okay. Yeah, we can run it real quick. Fuck it, why not? Let me invite you. And let me get another protein shake real fast. Give me a minute, and we'll do it. All right. All right. Ready? Why is there a goddamn bald tag? Why League of Legends misspelled? Wait, what the fuck? It is misspelled. Wait, let me fix that. How the hell? League of Legends. Is this game dog shit? I wonder if Aatrox players bring attack speed. I can't remember. I'll check. Probably not, but say some of them do. I want to play another game of Aatrox mid. I don't know where I'd pick it though. Not sure what I would like it into. I think it was pretty good into the Aurelion Soul, but yeah, it was. Oh yeah, Miles, I'll look at your clip. I'll look at your clip after this. I swear that a lot of champs got like... A lot of champs I've never heard the voice lines. Like... I've played all these champs, I've never heard these.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I know your name, Fiora. This is not a duel. You shall win.
You
done fucked up.
Much toward vengeance.
Minions have spawned.
Drown this world in blood.
Go on. Go on. I respect it. I respect it. No chance ever that'll work, but I respect it.
I stood against the void. Now I will welcome it.
Nah! It's okay, stay. Actually, recall and TP. Never mind. All right. You can leave. Let's actually do it for real. let's not grief level 1. Because I don't think you learn anything that way. Might be. I shouldn't have done that. I was curious though. I was curious on how like close the level 1 would be. I know Aatrox loses, but I wanted to see how close it would actually be. All right. We'll do it for real. I won't grieve. I'm Aatrox. I'm angry. Howdy. What a weird word. Howdy is such a weird word.
I shall regard their cries as brave,
Wouldn't Fiora just lose had you base? Yeah, of course.
broken, and bridled.
But like I said, like even if I like recall and TP back, she learns nothing. Then I have full HP, she has no HP, no ignite, no flash, and she learns nothing.
Welcome to
So.
Summoner's Rift.
She learns a TPOP.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Actually, you know what I can do here? Rice Bunny. After this, I need you to play another 1v1 with me, but I'm gonna pick Darius. I want to test something. I want to test something.
Minions have spawned.
But anyway, all right. Focus up. Try to do those things we talked about. All right. Bans Darius? Really? Fiora wins what level 1? Against Darius? Not even close. Like it wouldn't even be close. See, like what I just did to you. I made you choose. See what I'm saying? That's what we need.
My darkness was not born. It was forged by my prison.
Damn. I want to trade one auto back. See, that was one of those scenarios where, like, there's no world I try to hit you there. Because it's obvious you're going to try to parry it. So it's an easy way to bait that and put it on cooldown. Yeah, go ahead. You should. It's okay. Okay, listen. That was good. That, like, you hit level 4 and you were trying to dive. Just take your time next time. That's all. Just take your time and, like, walk up and wait. Let me make the mistake. Although, you know, it would require you to, like, remember that, or, like, know that I'm going to hit level 3 there soon. So, like, it's tough. But yeah, you don't have to rush it unless, like, you're literally trying to kill me because you know I'm about to hit level 3 or something like that. Did she not have enough? Did she not? No, she had enough HP. It was the right idea to try to dive. She just didn't take into account that I was about to hit level 3. But the good thing is you were playing the lead up. We can keep going. Let's even go to level 6 here. I'm gonna recall and TP back in. I'll just grab, like, I'll grab the same items as you. It was good the way you played levels 1 to 3. You actually were contesting. Little mistakes here and there, but... Yeah, good patience on the W. So now the lane's over, though. So, like, this... So what you just did is you tried to go in and trade with me, like, with the wave. Like, it was starting the slow push. Oh, minion RNG might save you here. It was starting the slow push, but you didn't actually have a slow push yet. So, like, you went for too much of a trade without, like, enough of an advantage to do it. I think the RNG is not going to save you, actually. We'll see, though. It's okay, we can play a little bit through level 6, because I'm not going to recall. You did way more damage than I expected? Me? Oi! Damn, that sun's long as shit. Oi. Let me do that. Wow. I believe that still ate me. Alright, cool. Alright, so as you can see, you can leave the game. So yeah, other than the mistake that I was just talking about, not like that's much better, and that will force them to do things. Aatrox hit longsword power spike. No. She was still stronger at that point in time. It's just like she rushed the trade. Is the problem? But like, do you see how? So there was multiple things. I don't know if you reached level 3. Well, so that was your first mistake. But one thing that you definitely need to fix though is your W. So there's multiple times where like you're using W when there's no point. Like I'm level 2, you're level 3, and it's like it's too obvious that like why would I want to hit you when you could parry me? It was just a bait, right? Also, one of the times I W'd, or one of the times I W'd you, I had no Qs though. I had no Qs or anything. And then it baited you into using your W. But it wouldn't matter if my W like pulled you in because I had nothing to use. It was just a bait. You see what I'm saying? So like you want to be using your W like the way you just did when you're actually committing, when you're actually fighting, not just when he's randomly using Qs. See what I'm saying? And that applies to any matchup. Your W is too important of an ability to just send it. Yo, Arc Second. How's it going, brother? Thanks for the raid. How was the solo queue? Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't be starting with W. Because the threat of it, it's just like in fighting games. Well, you don't play fighting games. But like the threat of your W is not only like strong, but it's even strong, it even hits their mental stack. Think about it. If your W's down, he can remove it from his mental stack altogether, and he can just do whatever the fuck he wants. If your W's up, he's got to like think, okay, how do I play around this? Is she going to W this one? Do I need to dodge it here or there? You see what I'm saying? Is Fiora W reactable for Aatrox to do what you did at level 2? Hell no. Arc Second, the game I played against you the other day was some bullshit. How much did you pay our Action to run that shit down? Don't worry, I won't tell anybody. I won't make a Twitter thread. Well, I might. But how much did you pay? Why is there bald in one of your stream tags? I don't fucking know why Mod did that. Oh, Miles, I can look at your clip now. Although, looking at your clip makes you want to play Guile. So let's see. Paid about $1.50. Yo, what's up, Soup? But anyway, Rice Bunny, do you see what I'm saying? You see how, like, if you are contesting what they're doing, they are forced to interact with you or to just give things up. Did you see how when I was pushing into you and you're going for CS, I would literally just stand there next to it because there's only two options. There is no other way around it. You can't fight me in my wave. So it's just like, okay, go for the CS, you'll take damage, or give the CS. That's why at the highest elos, matchups are predetermined. There is no like, oh, I can win this matchup, but nobody else can. At the highest level, they're predetermined unless someone finds a very like interesting way to change it. So the one that I remember the most is like, I think it was Graves Renekton.
This will be a blast.
Like Graves Renekton was always, I think, Renekton favored until someone started going fleet on Graves, and it would make it so Graves could like get a little bit of movement speed to avoid the Renekton E or some shit like that. I don't know, something like that. But anyway, point is, it's predetermined, and like those kind of scenarios are the ones you need to force on the enemy laner. And then it won't feel like the enemy laner is playing safe. And if they are, you're just going to get a huge CS lead. But nobody in low elo really, it's very rare somebody knows how to handle scenarios like that, especially in top lane. You think anybody wants to just let Fiora scale and like do whatever they want and fall behind? Nobody wants to do that.